Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is Rando Geek. All right, so some of you may be looking for an alternative to T-Mobile. Maybe you like T-Mobile's network. Maybe it works very well for you in your area, in your home, where you work, where you travel, but you don't want to pay so much money for the T-Mobile brand, the actual branding. Maybe you're not interested in the postpaid plans or prepaid plans that T-Mobile has to offer. Maybe there's benefits that you just don't require for your needs daily, and you want to know what other options you have out there. For those of you that don't already know this, there are plenty of MVNO options that provide the same T-Mobile network and service, almost identical. In some cases, some of you may feel it's a much better value for you, and that is what we want to talk about today. What are your options if you're someone looking to get T-Mobile's network access, but you don't want to pay more than you need to, and you don't require certain benefits or perks that postpaid or prepaid from T-Mobile are offering? All right, so the first option here, and one of my personal favorites, non-biased, just calling it like I see it because I feel the value that you get with this company is a very good one. Now, this particular company is owned by T-Mobile, so this is their company. You are dealing with T-Mobile, but you're dealing with a subsidiary. You're dealing with another one of their, equities, should I say. And basically, Metro by T-Mobile is the brand, and this is their homepage and their website. Now, we're going to take a look at the plan options because this is what's important here. If you're a consumer looking to get access to T-Mobile's network, this is where you're going to go. So you're going to click on cell phone plans here. All right. Now, off the bat, the unlimited plans, all of them, come with unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data, 5G access to T-Mobile's 5G network. You get the T-Mobile Tuesdays app, or T-Life is the new name now. You download that from either the Play Store or App Store, depending on what device you have, whether it's iOS or Android. And then you get Scam Shield. There are other benefits that can be added. You can add international calling, etc. There are other perks that can be added for a small fee. And if you like that postpaid feeling, you get caller ID as well. So that means if you contact someone, your name shows up as if you were on a postpaid account, just like with T-Mobile postpaid. All right. So a lot of MVNO options will not offer you that. They'll give you T-Mobile's network. They'll give you other great perks, but your name will not show up. It'll either say wireless caller or your phone number. And it may not be a big deal for many of you, but if you use your phone as a business, or if you contact certain, people, maybe a doctor or someone else that doesn't really pick up for unknown callers, this could be a game changer for you. Like, it may not be the reason you sign up, but it can be a game changer. I know for me, it gives me more of a premium feel. Like, I have Metro, and it makes me feel like a postpaid customer, like I'm paying more for the plan, even though I'm not, but it gives me that experience. So for you, you may like that. They don't advertise that. I'm just letting you know because it's something that's included. All right. So off the bat, their most common and popular plans are Metro Flex, the start plan. This is $50 a month with auto pay, $55 for the first month. Next month would be $50 with auto pay. You get 8 gigabytes of hotspot data, 100 gigabytes of Google One membership. All right. I'm not gonna go through everything because I don't want to make the video too long. Just want to give you enough. So there's no taxes and fees. This is your price. $50 a month with auto pay. Straight up. That's what you get. You get access to T-Mobile's 5G network, and you do get unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data. Now, it is important to know that T-Mobile says during times of congestion, if you use more than 35 gigabytes of priority data, you may notice slower speeds when the network is busy. Video will stream in SD. All right, so I can tell you from experience, and many of you that have the service will most likely vouch for me, when you hit over that 35 gigabytes of data, you will almost never notice deprioritization. Like, you will barely feel it. If you're in an area that's not packed with T-Mobile users, and you run T-Mobile postpaid and T-Mobile Metro by T-Mobile, and you've been over the 35 gigabytes of data, you will see that your results, as long as the area is good signal, and as long as you have a phone that has 5G and they're both operating on the same bandwidth, you will notice almost no difference in speeds. You might get a little bit more of an edge with postpaid, but again, it will not be very noticeable. It will be barely recognizable. Okay. And that is one of the prime benefits of Metro by T-Mobile. This is why I kind of favor this plan as an excellent option, along with the name ID, which is cool. You know, you kind of feel like both of those things, the fact that you don't really feel the deprioritization and you get the name ID and there's some other cool benefits and perks, you will almost feel like a postpaid customer. All right, then they have the $60 plan if you want more benefits, 25 gigabytes of hotspot, 100 gigabytes of Google One membership. Then you get unlimited texting to 200 plus 10 countries and destinations. So it'll be $65 for your first month, $60 going forward with autopay. And you basically get all the benefits for $60 a month. Then they have the more expensive plan, which is the Metro Flex Plus, $70, $75 for the first month, $70 second month, of course, with autopay. And then you get Amazon Prime. You get everything that the first two offer along with Amazon Prime. So if you're someone that's willing to pay the $70 a month with autopay, you want a more premium experience, you get your Prime membership. If you don't have Prime elsewhere, you get 25 gigabytes of hotspot, which is really good. You get the Google One membership of 100 gigabytes. You get unlimited texting to the 210 plus countries. You basically have yourself a solid postpaid plan in a nutshell. And my personal favorite, which should be on here we go, is this bad boy right here. This is what I rock with. All right, the $25 per month unlimited 5G plan. Most of you know about this plan, and you'll say it's probably the one you're using. It's $25 a month with autopay, $30 for the first month, and you're getting T-Mobile Tuesdays, Scam Shield, unlimited 5G. You don't get hotspot, but again, you get the name ID, and you will almost never notice congestion during those times when there's a lot of people around. You don't feel that deprioritization. It's barely recognizable for most of us in most cases. Can happen a little bit, but again, it's never to a point where it's unusable or it feels like you're being cheated or wasting your money once you go above that 35 gigabytes of data. As long as you're in a good area for T-Mobile service, you're going to feel as if nothing has changed when you go over that limit. All right. So that's Metro by T-Mobile. I think a great option for many. Again, the choice will be yours. Depending on your experience, maybe you've tried Metro and it didn't work out for you. Maybe for whatever reason, it's just not a good fit for you. For many, it's a great alternative to T-Mobile postpaid and prepaid. All right, next up, we have US Mobile. All right, so US Mobile has 3 networks that you can choose from. Most recently, they've added at&t, and they're under the name Darkstar. All right, but they have Verizon's network, T-Mobile's network, and then they have now Darkstar. All right, so, they have multiple ways to set up your plans. You can do annual, you can do monthly, you can build your own plan, customize it. But for those of you that just want a simple, quick, and easy way to set up, you can get the unlimited starter plan, which is $25 a month. With this, you'll get, depending on what network you use, but if you're using T-Mobile, you'll get ultra capacity. All right, you'll get 35 gigabytes of premium data, 10 gigabytes of hotspot, international calling as an add-on for $3, international data add-on, $2 per teleport, which allows you to switch between networks. So if you love T-Mobile most of the time, but you want to kind of bounce between networks, you can add that for $2 per teleport. So that's another thing you can do. So US Mobile is very, very modern and very well executed. The plans are well executed. The service is really good. There's so many options and ways to build a plan for yourself. There's so many new perks and features. Site is good. It's off the hook. There's a lot of good things for you. I've noticed, or I've heard, should I say, more from many people that when you hit that 35 gigabytes, it can be a problem. You might really feel as if, this is not the plan for you, simply because it's pretty easy for heavy data users to go to 35 gigabytes. If you're not a heavy data user, if you use your phone moderately, maybe a little YouTube here and there, mostly business related stuff, emails, banking, texting, social media platforms, 35 gigabytes of premium may be more than enough for you. When you get throttled, when you slow down after the premium data is used up, you'll still be able to do those moderate things. Streaming will probably be a little bit of a hassle. But again, if you're not someone that cares a lot about that stuff and you're basically on Wi-Fi when you're home all the time or at work or school, may not be a problem for you. For those of you that are heavy data users, you may want to reconsider or bump up to a more expensive plan. Okay, maybe the next plan, the $44 unlimited premium, where you get the 50 gigabytes of hotspot, the 100 gigabytes of premium data. That's more than enough for your average user by far, unless you're sitting there speed testing all day or doing live streams on YouTube. If you're a content creator, you'll almost never get to 100 gigabytes of premium data, But keep in mind, with Metro, you get that $25 plan, which is the biggest steal, okay? And, you're paying half the price as you would with, the unlimited premium plan. Now, the unlimited starter plan is also $25 a month, taxes and fees included. But again, once you get past that 35 gigabytes of premium data, you might notice that slowdown. It might be to a level where you're not comfortable with. So you have to consider that. You can test. US Mobile has free trials. I think they give like a 7-day free trial or whatnot. So, that's something that's very good. If you click on try for free, let's see, it's 30-day free trial. Sorry. So even better, right? So you can definitely get your test on, see if it's worth it for you, and then make your ultimate decision after. All right. So next up would be Mint Mobile, which is now owned by T-Mobile, by the way. For those of you that have not heard about this, most of us are well aware now that T-Mobile is the parent now of Mint Mobile. But Mint Mobile is mostly for users that don't require a lot of data, but they do have unlimited plans. Now, I think the same thing would be that once you go past the allotment, you will notice some heavy decongestion. All right. Also, taxes and fees are extra with Mint. So that's something to keep in mind as well. So how Mint works is you have to pay in advance. So in this case, if you paid for the unlimited plan, you would pay upfront $45 because they have a promotion going on. This is for new customers only. After that, your price will go up to $30 per month. Okay. And you'll get unlimited data, but it does slow down. I think it's after, 30 gigabytes of premium data? I think it's somewhere around there. I'm looking for where it says that. But I believe it's 30 gigabytes of data. Okay. And let's take a look at all the features here. So you get unlimited talk and text. All right. Free calling to Mexico and Canada. eSIM or a regular SIM card. Free mobile hotspot. So that you would use your existing mobile hotspot. It looks like use your data however you like, even where coffee shops don't exist. 10 gigabytes of mobile hotspot on unlimited plans. So you'll get 10 gigabytes of additional hotspot on top of your mobile, which you can use as a hotspot on the unlimited plans only. Wi-Fi calling, all that good stuff, and then, high-speed 5G data. All right. And then as you can see, the further you go, the cheaper the plan gets. But again, taxes and fees are included. And then once you reach the priority level, I've heard you'll feel it. So another company that isn't too bad, but you'll feel it once you go down. And then we have, last one I want to talk about here, I'm doing like what is the biggest 4 MVNOs right now. There's others. Would make this video far too long for you, but these are like the 4 most popular plans that most consumers turn to. There's also Straight Talk. There's Ultra Mobile, which is also now owned by T-Mobile. But we're just going over like the main ones that most consumers are currently interested in. So if we look at all plans here, now Google Fi kind of bounces between networks, but you can get T-Mobile's network on this as well. And they have, of course, they have discounts. The more lines you add, the better. But if you're doing like a one single line, you could pay $50 a month, unlimited data for less, 5 gigabytes of hotspot tethering. All right. Or you can bump up to the $65 plan, which will give you, this is the unlimited plus, will give you 6 months of YouTube Premium, 100 gigabytes of storage with Google One, unlimited shareable data with tablets, calls from the US to 50 plus destinations, data included in 200 plus destinations, unlimited hotspot tethering. And then they have the flexible plan here, $20 plus for 1 plus data. So you'll get, basically you can add data for $10 more. This is mostly if you're just like someone that like kind of makes calls and doesn't really need too much data. So ultimately, taking a look at this, I would suggest if you're a high data user and you don't want to spend a lot of money, we're going to bring it back to our boys at Metro for a number of reasons. I just want to throw this out there because I need you to know that these are unbiased opinions. Anything I talk about on this channel, I'm giving you my true opinion based on my experience, my research, and what I hear from other people that are even more experienced, that have done multiple testing. And we're circling back to Metro. Metro is a great alternative to T-Mobile postpaid, prepaid. If you want to spend very little money and get the most bang for your dollar, Metro is the best alternative right now to get on T-Mobile's network. That $25 deal is off the hook. It's more than you need. If you do require perks, maybe you're using Metro as a primary plan, you can add some perks on for, a little bit of money. You also get great deals on phones. Okay. So I want to talk about this real quick before we sign off. This is important. If you're someone that's leaving or looking to leave T-Mobile postpaid, you've just found this video and you're not sure if you should pull the trigger on this and let it go. You might want to consider when you hear about how you can get good deals on phones as well. So as you can see, here's the phone catalog. Now, they don't have every great phone out there, but there's enough to satisfy the needs of most consumers. All right, they have great Moto options. They have the Galaxy S23 FE for $100 with, bringing in your number. Okay, they have the Moto Edge 2024, which is an amazing phone. Okay, free, absolutely free. All right, so as you can see here, 256 gigs on the memory, 2024 Edge, $50 with a new number, free when you bring your own number. The issue with this is you'll have to go into a store, and I think you'll have to go into a store for this. No, actually, I think you can do this one online. So even better. Completely free when you bring your own number, $50 if you get a new number. Amazing deal. You're saving about $300. You really can't go wrong. So this is one of the many reasons, I just recommend Metro. I talk about them all the time. Again, it's unbiased. It's just, the proof is in the pudding, right? When you're looking for a great alternative, you have a tight budget or you just don't want to spend it and you want the most value for your money. You don't care about seeing the name T-Mobile. You're okay with Metro by T-Mobile. When you look at your phone, there's a lot of good options, a lot of great reasons to consider them. All of these plans may be useful for you depending on your needs. Not everybody is a high data user. Some people don't require all that. They really don't. They're on Wi-Fi most of the time. And well, then you don't need this. You may still consider it. I mean, why pay $30 a month to be capped and to feel throttled when you use your priority data when you can pay $25 a month and never notice the difference. I mean, so it's a matter of, opinion. Some people may just like Mint better. They may like Google Fi better. They might like switching through networks. They might like US Mobile better. Maybe the customer service is better for them with US Mobile versus Metro, or vice versa. So it's all a matter of opinion. That's why it's good to have these options. That's why I like that we have these options, because every consumer does have different needs. That's all I have for you here. Do me a favor, if you like the content on this channel, hit the like button. As always, thank you guys for stopping by and watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.